Alright, hi. Today, maybe the video title made you think, what the hell is going on? Yes, it seems like, wait a second, it seems like the title of this video, considering me as maybe the biggest space bull on YouTube, you might think, oh, it's a little bit counterintuitive, right? But it's actually wrong, because you need to always counter attack your thesis and listen to the bears if they have good arguments why a company might not be a good pick, okay? I did it constantly with Tesla. I'm doing this constantly with my other positions, with my biggest position, space, in my portfolio, and then Peloton, Beyond Meat, and so on and so forth. So it's very, very important to be open-minded, because as soon as you close to learn or to close your mind, you have already lost. So let's dive into the 5 top reasons why maybe space is not your investment. And we start with the obvious one. If you are a value investor, okay, so you're looking into revenue growth, you're looking into cash flow, you're looking into PE ratios, PS ratios, and so on and so forth, then space is nothing for you, okay? It's a very, very early stage company. It's a deep tech company. They invested a lot of time and money to be there where they are now. So it's actually, this is the value for the company. So if you're a traditional value investor, then obviously you will not even blink of an eye and to look into this company. Obviously, and I totally agree, you know, we are having different styles and everyone is a different person. So why not just make sure to check out also my X10 masterclass with this code SPACE35. There's all my knowledge concentrated in just one very too easy understand and anywhere in the world watchable masterclass, and you get lifetime access to our Discord where we talk about space and other stocks. So, you know, the number one point is if you're a value investor, then don't buy Virgin Galactic. And as you can guess, every point in this video will be accelerated. So as further you watch, as more you will get knowledge, okay? Make sure to subscribe if you're a new one. I'm posting videos every day, and when I'm back in a couple of weeks in Dubai, I will also live stream every day. So it's really worth it to subscribe. And if you haven't, please, for the YouTube algorithm, leave a comment and I will reply. And also smash that like button so we get 500 likes at least for this video. So the second point is actually you need vision, okay? No question. When I invested in Tesla, which was a life-changing investment for me, when I was speaking about Tesla, and it was very early stage, they even didn't have the Model 3 on streets, you know, I said like, this will be maybe one of the biggest car companies and then also energy companies in the whole world. And people were like, yeah, for sure, and they're almost bankrupt, and there was bad news, and the cars get on fire, and so on. So they had thousands of reasons why it doesn't work, okay? Same with space. If you are in a new market with a crazy product, right? Electric cars, self-driving cars, you know, it sounds like science fiction. Same like with space tourism, right? We will shoot you into space, you might go to the ISS, and so on and so forth. So it's really, really important that you keep the vision. If you don't have vision for this kind of new stuff and technology and understand it, then just keep your fingers away from Virgin Galactic, okay? Leave a little bit more for me, because I'm adding every single month to my position, because this is the only really strategy that you need. Dollar cost averaging, save money every single month, put it into a stock that you like. Obviously none of my videos are financial advice, so let's dive to point number 3. Oh boy, you need patience if you are investing into space. I know, you know, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down is like the normal zigzag that you are there. A new CEO, stock goes up. Delay, stock goes, you know, nose diving into the ground. Then we have the flight and Richard Branson's flight, and the stock goes, 400% within a month. You need patience, and you need a little bit of, let's say, a relaxed time. And you know how you get this relaxed time? If you just invest every single month. This is the point that I said before, and it's also the best way to calm down. Just don't even look at the stock. Just put in every month, okay, watch my videos. I would appreciate that. But other than that, just put every single month. This is what I did with Tesla, it went down. If I put all my life savings into Tesla stock, and the stock dived in, 40, 50, 65% at some point, and I said like, okay, relax. Does the company is really, really doing great things? Absolutely, okay? So I just kept adding, and I was like so happy. I was lying in bed and I thought like, wow, the stock is now just trading around $30, and now where it is at more than $700. So things can change just in a second. You never can time the market, so you need patience, okay? And you get the patience by having a strategy. And the best strategy is actually dollar cost averaging. Just put in every month, so you have automatically also always the best price. If the stock goes up, you are happy because you have already money in it. If it's go down, yes, the great things about that is you actually go down with your average price, which is fantastic. So let's go to point number 4. Alright, so the first thing first, I think due to the whole meme stock things, YOLO, we have an investment span that is actually getting reduced and reduced and reduced, right? We want to have 100% tomorrow. We want to have 500% tomorrow. We want to have, triple our money next week. And this is the wrong thinking, okay? Look at Warren Buffett, okay? One of the richest guys in the world, he said like, I knew I got rich because I just look into companies, I put in the money, and I add money and add money and add money. So, if you even don't have the insurance money, that was a big part why he got so successful, then you still have your monthly salary, and at some point, your investment on investments. And I think that it's very important that you understand. So even if he don't have bought the insurance company to get the insurance premium that he put into the stocks, he still would be a billionaire today, and he's 80. And now think about it, how gene science will go further. We will stay longer, younger, we will stay better, and you will be fit like a 40-year-old and be super rich. Do you want that? Do you want that? I like that. So, that's why you have to have this long-term vision. Don't think in days, don't think in weeks, don't even think in months, think in years at least, not even if you're a really long-term investor, then think in decades, okay? Because a decade is so fast. If you think about it, what happened in a decade, it happened so much, but it was so short, right? The last 10 summers, the last 10 winters, the last 10 years with your friend, with your wife, with your girlfriend was just freaking fast, okay? So this is something that is very important, okay? Short-term thinking leads to long-term problems, guys, okay? So think about that. And that's why basically the commercialization, for example, for space, even when they say mid or third quarter of 2022, it's already around the corner, okay? I can see already sending like hundreds of people up there in 2 or 3 years. No problem for me, okay? If I know that the cash flow will come, then this will not be a $5-6 billion company. It might be already a 50, 60, 70, or maybe even a $100 billion company. Remember, even Airbnb as a brand, as a company that just make $2-3 billion revenue, was already valued over $100 billion. So, anything can happen, guys. Make sure to think long term, and it's really, really hard to enter the barriers of space travel. So I think that this is something that is very, very important. So long term is the king. And now we go to Mambo number 5. If you don't like to be early on something, then don't invest in space. We are very, very early. We are actually at the end of the test of the first product. So that would be the same like you would invest in Apple when they still would be in the garage trying to sell the first computers. Okay, if you like that, some people like that, some people don't like that, because some people like, okay, I need an established establishment, I need a nice cooperation, I need like understanding the supply chain, the constraints, the risks. That, but the problem is that people forget that those big companies need to innovate. Like, for example, Intel. Intel was overrun by other companies that just said, you know, we need to build our own chips. Apple builds their own chips. Tesla builds their own chips. So if Intel not innovate, that something will happen to them, like for example Nokia. They didn't innovate the iPhone. Apple came from the side and conquered the whole smartphone market, or even created the smartphone market, or Netflix created the streaming market and Blockbusters was done, because, you know, this is how it works. If a company stop innovate, and for example Tesla is a huge innovator, actually Elon Musk said people who innovate in my company will get promoted, and people that don't innovate themselves or processes or thinking, they will get fired. And this is how you keep a nice hierarchy of really nice people that always constantly thinking about the next big thing. So we are at the building of the first big thing for Virgin Galactic. If it works out, if not, we will see, but they are on a very good way. So if you don't like this kind of, let's say, high risk, which also comes with high reward, then just don't invest. I hope this helps you a little bit to see if these 5 points are really, you know, helping you. And maybe you're a bear, or maybe you don't like space, then, you know, see which 5 points are really a no-go for you, and let me know in the freaking comments.